Hey guys, Giri here with another review. This time I'll be reviewing the deluxe Elemental Dragon Wonder Ride book from Kamen Saber. This is a special Wonder Ride book that, when paired with the Primitive Dragon Wonder Ride book, allows Saber to obtain his next power-up form. So, let's get started. First up, we'll look at the Elemental Dragon Wonder Ride book on its own. So, being a power book, this is another big book. Though this one stands out from other Wonder Ride books in that the main color is clear rather than the solid colors used by other books. So this has got a very nice clear red color to it, though it does use black as the base for the backing. You can see that it has a bit more of a smooth and complete design than some of the more tattered looking Wonder Ride books that we've seen thus far. Here we have the cover, with of course the title, Elemental Dragon, in English and the Wonder language, and this does have the same font as the other Dragon series books. And you even see a little kind of dragon head behind the title logo. Then we have the cover illustration, depicting this kind of ethereal dragon surrounded by various elements. We've got earth and fire down here, a little bit of wind surging through, some bubbles for water, and then lightning up here in the corner. You have the back where it's got the speaker, read mark, and the button to activate it. So we can get the title announcement by pressing that button. Now if you look at it from the top, you can see that the way it's kind of folded up is a bit different from other Wonder Ride books. And that'll come into play later, but for now, we can open up this part of it. We're going to see the story page. Once again, we have Elemental Dragon in the Wonder language. And here we have a dragon head and a claw, though it's labeled as hand. And we can see the background with various elements in it. So we can press in the cover page for 4 story sounds. Next up, we'll use the Elemental Dragon book alongside the Sword Driver and Primitive Dragon book for the transformation. And there we have the transformation into Kamen Saber, Elemental Primitive Dragon. And now we can see how this book fits in with the other one. We can see that instead of folding up the other way, it actually folds out this way and creates a new henshin page. As well, it flips out this new face that covers up the face of Primitive Dragon to have the Elemental Dragon face. Where we can see it has a pretty cool design, with flames extending in both directions and a more red color scheme, as well as bits of orange and metallic blue. Then we have the story page, or rather henshin page, which depicts this flaming dragon that's now shaking hands with the Primitive Dragon, and we can take a look at the full illustration by just moving the hand out of the way. where we of course see Elemental Dragon in the Wonder language. And this one is mainly just kind of a flame dragon, but it does have a quite cool design. And it is nice how you have this image of them linking hands with each other. So, then you have these two special attacks. First, obviously, the Hissatsu. Or in this case, the elemental Gassatsu. And then you have the elemental Gassatsu Giri, and Gassatsu is another kind of combination word where it's a fusion between Gattai and Hissatsu or Satsu, so like combined book finisher. Now we can also take out the book, folding everything up. And the book now says thank you instead of goodbye when you remove it, or Primitive Dragon does at least. And then we have the Shutoku Isen. And like the other big Shinju books, it just reads as Densetsu no Shinju. Additionally, we can also just use the Elemental Dragon book on its own with the Sword Driver, where it functions a little bit differently. So there we get the MashiMashi Bato, and MashiMashi is a phrase used throughout Elemental Dragon that I believe means something akin to more and more. And this isn't, as far as I know, a form change, rather something that's referred to as element power-up, where I imagine that whatever rider uses this gets an enhancement to their main element. And we have the two special attacks. First, the elemental Hissatsu. And then the elemental Hissatsu Giri. And finally, we can use Elemental Dragon with Ankokuken Kurayami. And of course it reads it as a giant monster book. And there we go. Overall, this is a fun and cool Wonder Ride book in how it enhances a previous Wonder Ride book, in this case Primitive Dragon. And it definitely does so in a quite unique way in how it basically pairs up with how the original one went, and then adds to it with how you have now the image of the two dragons shaking hands, as well as the new face covering up the old one. And the way it's implemented as far as the show goes is pretty reminiscent of how with Kamen Rider Build, we had his Rabbit Tank Hazard form, but then using the full Rabbit Tank Ball could be enhanced and purified into Rabbit form or Tank form. And definitely this is the kind of thing where it is best paired with Premium Dragon, so if you already have that one, I would recommend picking up this one. Or if you don't have either of them, alongside the release of Elemental Dragon was also a 2-pack containing both the Premium Dragon and Elemental Dragon books. So, whichever way you decide to get the two, you'll definitely enjoy having them together. Next time I'll be reviewing the Zenkaiyo Vrumajin set. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you're new and would like to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. And for now, this is KRX50, writing off.